Jacare, what's going on, man? What's up with this fight? Let's make this thing happen. Let's get this done and over with. We were supposed to fight 2 times before. It was short notice. Now we got all the time in the world now. Right now I'm number 7. You're number 5. You lost your last fight. You're 0-4 in the top 5. And I won my last fight, stopping a guy on a 4-fight knockout streak. You know, Dana White just said something about fighters trying to choose, you know, fights that are good for them and bad for them. This ain't the place for you, you know what I mean? You have to make sure that you fight, you know? We got to get this thing going. I want the alligator. What's going on, man? Where's the alligator? Let's make this thing happen. UFC, let's make this thing happen. Mick, let's make this thing happen. Man. We want the alligator.
I'm gonna get me some gator. Whether anybody like it or not. Now this gator don't want to see me later. Then I had to get my own gator. Straight from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let me get this sucker, man. Let me get him, man. Let me get him. Come on, man. Give him to me.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, because you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And it looks like David Branch's creative call-outs worked, as Jacare Souza versus David Branch is on for UFC 230. Now we're saying it's in the works because the UFC hasn't officially announced it, but both fighters have agreed to the fight. Now, this fight has been targeted in the past, but it was on short notice. David Branch turned it down a couple of times, and then when it was flipped back on Jacare, he turned down the fight when David Branch was calling him out for the main event of Brazil at, I believe, a fight night. And then that's when David Branch got with the creative call-outs. You've seen him with this whole team, you know, giving the alligator sign. And then he took it one step further with the alligator meat and said, hey, if the alligator don't want to fight, looks like some imitation meat will have to do. So those were actually some of the dopest call-outs that I've seen in recent memory. So it's dope to see that they paid off, because maybe some other fighters, you know, you don't have to get disrespectful with your trash talk and just be Kobe Covington. But hey, man, get out here and get creative with it like David Branch. Fuck around and get you a fight and make the fans want to see it. Because I know I'm in. But on top of that call-out, it's just a great matchup in general. Jacare Souza is coming off a split decision loss to Kelvin Gastelum. David Branch is coming off of a KO win over Thiago Santos, who's on a 4-fight win streak. I mean, both these guys are ranked in the top 10 of the division. I believe David Branch is ranked number 7, Jacare ranked number 5. Huge opportunity here for David Branch, but also still a big fight for Jacare. A lot of people know David Branch's name now. He's fought 3 times in the UFC. He's fought against former champion Luke Rockhold, so can't wait to see this fight. And it looks to be going down at UFC 230 in Madison Square Garden. Before we get out of here, though, full-time family, check this out. Some of you already know what's coming. My guy, Yank My Dandy Doodle, said he will match all donations made in the next week up to $1,000. That's a huge opportunity for the channel. So for this next week, I'm going to be showing you guys this just to maybe incentivize you if you ever thought about tipping the channel. You know, we work every single day. We don't expect it. But if you ever thought about it, man, this is a great time. We're trying to get to the new studio, so we got the startup fund going. And for this week, Yank My Dandy Doodle will match every single dollar. We had some trolls flag down the GoFundMe. We got that joint back up. So appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the channel. We're going to keep grinding regardless. And shout out to Yank My Dandy Doodle for this opportunity. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments.
Da 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 da! It's the motherfucking DOG.